Good afternoon. See 3 people with us, so let's go ahead and get started. All right. What's up, Dirty Scav? Yeah, you made it on time. Let's see. Continuing on. Let's see what's in the item shop today. It's first to touch Fallout today. Wait, turned it on, and here we go. Let's see. Script. Okay. Alright, that'll work. We'll get that later. What's up, Trigger? Okay, so today we're going to start on a brand new build. I did some experimenting yesterday, and I've got a few ideas. So, let's see what I can do with them. Searching for world. I clicked private. There should be one, like, good to go. Why is it searching? What's up, Rob? Good afternoon. Do 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 do. All right. Finally, it's going somewhere. All right. So, the beautiful thing about streaming as soon as you wake up is you gotta wake up. So, let's get woke up, shall we? All right. Let's get up here. So, I found this little spot as I was searching yesterday that has a really awesome view. I mean, just look at this. Look at this view. This is absolutely spectacular. And I thought it was going to go really well with the cabin that I'm about to build. I mean, that is just one hell of a view. So this is where we're at on the map is just southeast of logging at the border of the Savage Divide and the Mire. Really cool spot. Though there is kind of a downside. There's a random spawn right over here. Maybe nothing's going to spawn here today, but when I rolled up here yesterday, there was a tank and a bunch of assaultrons and gutsies and whatnot. There's a bit of a footpath or a road right here, which I really like because it kind of lends itself to, you know, the backwoodsiness of what I'm about to build. So I was experimenting around, and I started laying everything out. I had to build this blueprint to build up. I'm gonna have a window on the front that goes kind of at an angle. So be something like this, and this gap in the middle, I'm actually going to use a stack of fireplaces. Yeah, I figure. A stack of fireplaces to cover up and make it seamless. So that's the plan for that. Now the big plan is figuring out how I'm going to lay the place out and what the floor plan is going to be like. I didn't draw anything up for this, so it's all coming off the top of my head. So let's see what I can come up with. I don't know. Check out what kind of ground space we got here. I'm going to use the same flooring as I'm building it, just so I can keep the rotation the same, and then as we go along I'm going to be replacing it. So let's see. I guess what I need to do is I need to start out by getting... Oh, yeah, let me double check and make sure all of my flooring bits are not going to have any clipping issues. at this height. Okay, that's a minor issue. How far back is that? Okay. Is that tree bulldozable? Yes, it is. Alright. So I already know I gotta raise it up just a hair. And this this blueprint, for whatever reason, it only wants to snap to the left side. Right here. On this one. This is the foundation it wants to snap off of. But it doesn't want to snap off the back, it wants to snap off the side of it. So I have to make this my snapping point. So let's go ahead and delete that out. And we're going to try to raise it up just a little bit because I got that clipping issue back there. Hopefully, we double check and make sure that this will fix that clipping issue. On the ground, come on, snap to this one. What's up, Tess? Let's see. Go over here and come on, snap in. Alright, so that fixes that. Our, what's up, Madness? Snapping height is good. So now, all we have to do is get our blueprint in. Which one was it? Is it this one? No. Okay, this one. Please go in. Alright, cool. It's in. So now that we know that'll go in, let's go ahead and we'll prepare the chimney to go in. What's up, Fox? I'm thinking that I might be able to get away with building a single chimney out front and sinking it into a conduit so it can end up kind of flush with this hill. So I'm going to have to use a conduit and a chimney here. Or a fireplace. Power connectors. The only reason I got to use a conduit is because I need to sink it into the ground. And this guy is pretty small and easy to hide, so that's why we're going with the conduit. Lights. Let's get our first fireplace. And I don't know why I'm getting so particular about alignment right now, because I'm actually going to have to turn it. Alright, that'll do. So, for the fun part, which I think we're just going to use Sinky Dirt to merge instead of a pressure plate right now, because this doesn't have to be super precise, it just has to be sunken down. But you know, I'm hitting a rock, so I might have to get out a pressure plate. Yeah, I hate rocks in this game. I don't know if that's enough to get it to go. Well, actually, that might be just enough to... Yeah, that'll work. It's just enough to get it to go flush in the ground. So, next thing I got to do now is I got to line this up with the front of the house and scoot it in. It's going to be really fun. So, what I'm going to do to line it up is... what am I going to do to line it up? Shoot. Alright, so let me look at it from up here. So it's got to come to the left, and it's so hard to really gauge what I need to do with this. Alright, so let's take it to the right and up. Let's go on top here, and it's back to the left. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. So now, what I've got to do... Okay. I need to scoot this forward. And I need to get it inside the foundation, lined up where I'm going to build the chimney and also how I'm going to have the walls. Hopefully, I don't have to break the conduit. That's going to be fun if I have to break that. Oh, look, a ghoul. Just lingering around the backyard. Anybody else? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. That's taken care of. Okay, so... yeah. Let's go ahead and delete this. Now, the thing is with these merged blueprints, when you go to remove them, well, that worked. Interesting. Usually you have to remove the merged pieces because they'll say it needs support or some crap like that, but yeah, I guess not today it's not. Alright, so I've removed out that. So now we need to scoot this forward. This is where things might get a little hairy and frustrating because I'm bound to run into collision issues unless I break that conduit. Let me see what it says when I go to build it. Never know. Might work, might not work. Okay, it says colliding. Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky and get away with just breaking the fireplace. Otherwise, I might need a little help. Now, if I can aim this just right, I might be able to hit that conduit.
That's what she said.
Let's see. It does not want to move in just small increments, which is kind of frustrating. Okay, let's give that a shot. Maybe it'll hit the conduit. Well, it did not hit the conduit. But let's see if we can get the foundation in over the broken fireplace. Okay, no biggie. It's in. Now we'll come up here and check the alignment again. And yeah, I reckon I can work with that. Let's check and see what my underpinning is going to look like with it, because that's important too. It's my catwalks. I forgot where catwalks are. Why am I under wall decor? I'm an idiot. Okay. So let's check and see. I'm thinking I'm probably going to need a full wall because, well, no, a half wall is going to be adequate. So we'll use that. Yeah, that'll work. Let's get the half wall in. So the catwalk. Oh, that's the floor. Let's go to this side. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do here. I've got two thoughts on what kind of underpinning I'm going to run on this. I am either going to do the dark stone, or I'm going to use the log. I don't know yet. Let me go ahead and repair this. Kind of torn on it. I don't know if I want to use the stone or the log. I mean, either way, I can kind of replace around and fool with it as I'm building. Ooh, this might be an issue. I don't know if it's going to let me do this part. Oh, but this doesn't matter. This is going to be scooted back. That's right. I forgot. I'm going to have this scooted back in the final build. This is going to come back about a quarter of a floor. Is that the plan? Can't remember. Yeah, I think it was. I was going to bring this back a quarter of a floor. So, let's go ahead and get our catwalk that I should have stored instead of deleted. And change to our walls here. And try to get a wall in against the foundation. Well, I had it. This can be the most frustrating thing with this, is just getting it to snap in. They'll like fight you tooth and nail to go in. Okay, we'll store the catwalk and not scrap it like I have been. And we're just going to leave this as a plain barn wall for now. Now, we're going to take this and we're going to come off of here. And I'm going to offset the foundation going into this room. I want to offset it back a quarter of a floor. So, in order to do that, we're going to use these catwalks, and I'm going to place a... Oh, that's weird. It's not going to let me cycle over to the halves. Okay, so I'm going to put in a quarter and a half, and then we're going to go over to our floors. This is a neat thing that I figured out yesterday as I was messing around. If you want to get perfect offsets on your foundations will snap to a catwalk on both sides. So you can snap off of one, the distance that you want to offset, and then I scrapped them again. Oh well. And then you can just snap in. And let me make sure I get my rotation right. That's another big thing. Okay. Rotation's right now. And here's another thing. With the barn walls, you can build your foundations into them. They can overlap, but only the barn ones can, from what I've noticed. Well, not only the barn, but the barn, industrial, and the contemporary. Basically, those three sets have the same collision stuff going on. And yeah, they're the only ones that you can do this with. All the other ones, it'll say you can't place the foundation, it's colliding or some other stuff. But once you have it in, you can highlight it from the top like that, and you can replace it over to whatever you want it to be. Say if I wanted to do, the log around the entire house. But I'm leaning towards the stone. You go to the wallpapers. I'm leaning towards the stone. I'm not a super fan of this little bit of gap right here, but I guess I kind of have to live with it. And let's go ahead and get rid of these placeholders. These are nothing. These were just a requirement for getting the blueprint to go down, so they can go away. I hope, and I should be able to bulldoze over that tree. I don't know exactly how far back I'm going to go with this, or how big I'm going to build, how many floors it's going to be. And if you're wondering about this little gap right here, I'm going to have, the fireplace on the inside. So whenever everything's built up, there's actually going to be a fireplace built right here-ish to cover up that hole in the floor. So it all works out in the end. But yeah, that's how that's going to work out. But we'll get to that soon. Well, maybe not today. We might get to it today. Now we're going to move on to the entryway. This is going to be fun. I've got a plan on how this entryway is going to work. If you saw my community post yesterday, you already got an idea of what it's going to be. But let's see. For those of you who didn't, I wonder if I can go over to my capture gallery and share that picture real quick in the stream. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to find out. And let's find the capture. We're going to see if this works. But anyways, if it's working or not, here is the image of the entryway that I'm going to be building. I don't suppose it is working. All I see is a blue screen. So, anyways, back to 76. Shame I can't share my capture gallery on stream. Lovely. Lovely. So, if you're curious, just hit my community tab and check it out, and then come back. Show my capture gallery on stream, but okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I'll just move on. All right. So, the entryway. We're gonna have a it's gonna be like a 2x3 over here to the right side. And hello, train. I'm not sure how loud it is over stream. If it's too loud, let me know. I will mute for a few minutes. All right, there's that. And with this one offset forward, I think it could be a good candidate for me to put in a sunroom on the back, maybe. Go here and here. Oh, not like that, like this. So I'm thinking maybe a sunroom back here on the back would be a nice addition. It's going to be a little tricky to get in because it's so close to the ground, and I've got these rocks here, so it might not work out. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it a shot. But yeah, I'm thinking sunroom right here in the back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to drop. I might drop it down some. And actually, if I drop it down some, it might make it a little easier. Let me make sure I don't have any merge pieces going into this. Okay, I don't. So, getting distracted. So this is going to be 2x3, and there may be a deck. I might even do a deck back here, sunroom here, and a deck right here. A real bummer with these stupid rocks. Oh my god, the stupid rocks. I just freaking realized that I'm gonna have issues. Let's watch this. It says it's green. There's an intersecting object. Oh man. Ugh. Why do the walls have to have collision with rocks? Who cares? Why? Why do they have to have collision with rocks? Because now, I can't get my walls on this back corner of my house because of the stupid rocks. I wonder how far forward that issue is going to plague me. Okay, I can go to here and get it. So this entire back corner right here is screwed as far as getting my underpinning in. I can't go here. I probably can't go here with it. Yeah, can I go to the one next to it? I have no idea how far forward I'm going to have to shift this whole thing, but we're going to have to shift this entire build forward. After we just built all of this, I've got to tear it down and shift it forward. But it's good to figure these things out before you get too far into it, because the further you get into a build, the more painful it is when you have to shift it because of stupid rocks. Okay, well...
You should have had the foresight for that, dummy.
I should have had the foresight for this. Yeah, I should have. So let's tear out an entire row of floor. And let's just see how it'll work out with the underpinning. So the thing that's getting me on this is there's that hill on the front, and I don't want to have the entryway going too far over the hill, because then I gotta figure out getting the stairs and making it look right with this big roll I got here. I liked where I had it sat, but you know, those rocks are killing me. Okay, let's check and make sure it works here before I go through all the grief of moving everything. So that's good. That works. Wait a minute. Yeah. We're still moving everything because what kind of deck am I gonna build? Am I gonna have it underpinned, or am I gonna use... I'd like to have it underpinned. So if I build anywhere near the rocks, I'm gonna have to shift forward enough to compensate for the deck and for the inside of the house and for fighting those rocks. Goodness gracious. It's awesome. So let's take these guys back out, as painful as it is to do so.
You might
Then
get one square built before 2 o'clock.
I might have the floor built before 2 o'clock, which I think about 2:30 tops is when I have to wrap things up today. We have a wake to go to this afternoon, so I won't be able to stream super long, but 2.5 hours seems like an adequate amount. Go underground and see how big the rock is before you demolish. Oh, how far in it comes? Yeah, I guess that could... I have a feeling it kind of stops right about here. Let's check real quick. I'll use a catwalk to see how far down it goes. Because if it goes down super far, it won't let me snap in a full wall. It'll give me collision issues on a full wall. But I might not be able to get a full wall to snap in anyways because it's so close to the ground. Okay, let's go underground. Lovely. This character doesn't have a symptomatic. That's okay. I've got a shower. So, let's just go over here to our rugs and whatnot. Floor decor. And I had somebody ask me the other day, it's like, I don't have the thatched rug or the tribal rug. How can I do this trick? It's kind of interesting. You don't need the thatched or tribal rug to do it. It's just based on like your personal preference. You can choose any rugs you want to do this trick. It doesn't matter. It just has to be rugs. So, like here, I'm going to use the Vault Tech rug and this little rug right here. Then let's go to... What was the shower under? Was it under it was under floor decor, wasn't it? Find this stupid thing. Maybe it was miscellaneous. Yep, it's miscellaneous. Okay, and...
You can't remember your own butt.
Yeah. So let's get the shower here. Okay. And we'll do it with a pressure plate because Stinky Dirt's kind of being difficult because of the rocks. Power connectors. Okay, this we have to actually activate first because it's not registering me stepping on it. So hit that activate button, make sure it's going down. And step forward. Okay. And then let's do the sinky bits. Do 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 do. Well, shame I don't have a fast forward button.
Sun's not moving.
3 hours later. Okay, good enough. Alright, so now we've got our little mat and our shower. Let's do a little underground surveying. Let's see how bad the situation is. It takes a little longer than the symptomatic because of the whole anime. Ew, whoa, oh my goodness. Okay, but I can clip through this rock on the backside. So I guess the big problem rock is right there. That's the one that's giving me all this grief. Yeah. I can probably... Yeah, I can work around that. Alright, so everything shifts forward. Let's just sit this guy over here because Lord knows I might need it again in a little bit. So let's just pop you right on the side of this rock and grab you later if I need you. Okay, so the plan. I guess this row is going to become the porch, the back deck. Then that means I need to come up forward 2 rows from here. We'll store that for now. Okay, coming forward 2 rows from here for the inside of back with a seriously nice porch. That's the game plan. But first I got to build a seriously nice house, and then I have to deal with all these collision issues. Now here's my big fear. Going forward 3 rows is probably going to put me well into this hill, and it does. So then my whole entryway plan, look at how high that is. That is gargantuan. So I may have to make some concessions on my porch just because, and even this is kind of high. A little on the high side. I mean, it'll work, I guess. It's not quite how I'd like it to be. But yeah, this is, I guess this is what I'm going to have to do right here, is just have it like this. And I might, because I think, what was it, this block right here that had issues with collision. Let's see real quick how, this probably will have collision too. I think it was the 2 over. Yeah, this had collision and this one had collision, so. Ah!
What kind of noise is that?
That was a noise. That was my frustration. That was. That's my mad. That's my mad noise. No, it's not. Alright, so maybe I can get away with offsetting it by a half a floor and having a half porch. As odd as that sounds. Let's just give that a shot and see what that would look like. Probably look like behind. But let's see. Never know. It looks like it might work. I could possibly get away with a half offset on the back porch. It might look a little odd. And that is if I do the porch here and here. And then the sunroom will be moved forward. I'm moving the whole thing forward 1 square, was it? Yeah. The sunroom's going to stick out a little more than the porch. Yeah, that actually look pretty good. That'll look pretty good. I hope. Cross my fingers. So in order to get the porch in, I've got to lower this just a little bit because I'm going to use the asbestos roof pieces to make the top of the roof, the top of the porch, because the porch is going to be merging in with the foundations. So, in order to do this, I need to do a couple things. First things first. Let me think. Alright, let me get my catwalk back out. Okay, I'll do the floors first. Or the roof floors. I'll do those first. So what I need to do is get this in here. Doesn't matter about that. Alright, now catwalk back out. I don't know why I keep going to miscellaneous. I could go to recent. Let's get those barn walls up that Church loves so much. There we go. Get one wall in. Okay, now I gotta remove this floor. And catwalk. I could have just moved the catwalk. I don't know why I did that way. Okay. still in good shape. This one I might have to go underground for. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go underground for that. Hopefully our sinister rock there doesn't give us... Oh god, I shouldn't say sinister. That brings back bad memories. That devious rock won't F with us too bad. Which I might be able to get in right here. Yep. Such a weird way to build. And then as you can see from underground, no problems. You just build it from underneath. If you can't get it from above, get it from below. Okay, now let's move this back out of the way. Well, actually, I'm probably going to need that again on this side because reasons. Let's get this right here.
Conversation, Pops. Your daughter stole a can of my pineapple polish at some point, and her room smelled like lemon threw up in it.
Okay, I got you. Alright, what's up, TNG?
She'll learn when she slips and falls now, won't she?
Alright, and then... Boom. Come on, jump up. There we go. So that's that part of the back porch done. I can move this out of the way. The fun part's going to come in getting it all to mesh together. So the game plan here, because I want to use the contemporary stairs. So what I need to do is first and foremost, I need to go ahead and store these guys, and then we're going to go to our roof bits, and we're going to go to the flat asbestos ones because they kind of look like tile. So that's what we're going to go with. We'll tile on the... Oh, that's right, because they're in reverse. So I have to put these guys in like so, and then snap across, and then replace this one to the outside because they're all unsupported, so they're locked together. Oh, no, they're not. Why is that not locked together? Make a butt out of me. Fine with me. Whatever, Bethesda. Your game. Your rules. Oh, snap. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Now, the next thing I got to do is I got to get the Bernie bits out, and I've got to break these roof pieces. Let's see if we can get 2 for 1. Store it. Okay. Alright, now that we've got that done, we need to get another catwalk out, because I've got to bump the height up just a little bit to snap in my stairs. So what I'm going to do is we're going to bring this up, put that in there, and then with that just a bit higher than the wall, I should be able to. I may have to burn. I'm going to have to burn these, but I can burn out these front 2 half walls and get my stairs in. Crossing my fingers I can get my stairs in, but pretty sure I can get my stairs in like that. Alright. So let's give it a go. It's over. Come on. Get right there. Alright. Cool deal. And we'll snap that in temporarily. Stairs again. And it's going to make a butt out of me and not work because reasons. Reasons unknown. Oh, Lord. Unless they've changed something with collision again. Because it used to work like this. Whenever I built my my log cabin, the one with the offset, I was able to do it this way. So I'll temporarily delete out the roof and see if I can get the stairs in without the roof there. Which it should have went. What a bummer. Okay. Okay. What's the plan, man? What's the plan? Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I just figured it out. I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. It's the floors. It's the floors I was using. It's the floors. So let's delete that out and store this. And then we'll put this contemporary porch in. And like magic, it works. It just works. It just works. And now it says won't be accessible. No big deal. We're just going to bring in this guy right here. And then boom. You can get rid of it. No biggie. Alright. And these guys actually need to move forward. One, I'm going to kill the yippy dog. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Which one is that? Is that Oreo or?
It is Oreo.
Yeah. Alright. Now.
So
we've got.
Yippy dog would be your yippy dog.
Actually, you know what? I don't know why I've got this half wall over here. This just seems like a budget waste to have this half wall right here with the porch right here. It's not going to be seen. It's not going to be seen. So I don't need it. I don't need it right here. So I'm just going to get rid of that. Wait. What? Okay. Alright. I know what's up. We're going to have to do that. So it's weird. That was supporting the, that one wall was supporting my roof. Go figure. Alright, now back to the floors thing. And, you know, before I go further, I need to put in a railing. Because if I don't put in a railing now, I'm not going to be able to put in a railing later. So, let's... Oh, wait a minute. No, this is going to be a half. So, a railing for this... It's going to be a half porch. It's going to be kind of weird. It's going to be like a little platform on the back of the house. And it's going to be a half... a half floor in width. So that means the only... You know what? I could probably use... I'm probably going to use it. And it'll be really easy whenever I go to button everything up. But it might be considered a bit of a cop-out. But I think I might use... very seldomly use this guy, so I might implement the little iron fence thing back here. I don't know. We'll cross this bridge. We'll catch you later, madness. Alright. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. That's TNG that's out of here. Alright, TNG. Catch you later, bud. I know I am. Alright, so that done. We'll go ahead and wallpaper these. And I've also got to repair the front, which...
Now that's my yappy dog.
Yeah. Why are they so yappy?
She's playing with the cat, I guarantee it.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's take this back up to this piece. Maybe I can grab... Yeah, I can. Repair this and apply the wallpaper. Take this back to a flat. Oh, Lord.
Yep, she's playing with the cat.
That ferocious beast. Oh, she was playing with the cats. Alright, there we go. The weird thing about these asbestos roofs, if you don't make them rotate the same direction, you'll end up with like, they'll look like multiple shades. You'll have like a lighter gray and a darker gray if the rotations aren't the exact same. It's weird how with the lighting, how the lighting reflects on them. Alright, so the sunroom. I should probably address this too. No, it's not going to have any issues. I hope not. Let's just I hope those words don't come back and bite me. When I go to get all this to go together. But I should be able to get it to go. Alright. So we've got the back porch. Now I've got to re-break the roofs. And we've got to get the flooring in. 2 for 1 maybe? Let's see. Alright. And this should snap right in. 1, 2, and make an ass out of me. Intersecting object. Is it because it's wallpapered? Let's take the wallpaper off and see if it goes. Okay, note to self. Do not wallpaper a half wall that you intend to merge through. The wallpaper adds collision. So, remember that as you are building. If you want to do this whole mergey bit with the halves, make sure you take the wallpaper off before you yeah. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a small back portion, like really small, but rocks and whatnot. Bummer. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So, as all things go, let's continue on around the back here with our barn walls. Okay, and this is where I'm going to stop on this side for now, because I've got to get this bit built. And we're going to have some collision things going on. So we're going to stop right there with this one. Oh, and I also have to get my blueprint back in over here, which, let's see, this set of floors was shifted back a quarter. So the next row of floors has to be shifted forward. I have to shift the... Oh wait, no, I can snap off of these guys. So, okay, I'm not gonna scrap that. We're gonna store, okay, we're gonna store this one. I have to store that one because I need my snapping point. We're gonna go forward 1. And I gotta move this guy. Try to keep it in line as I'm scooting it forward. That way I don't have to line it up again. Feel like I'm going straight back. Hopefully I'm not getting off. I am getting off just... Oh god, that sounds so bad. Getting off track. Oh, thanks, Beryl. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble pronouncing your last name. Beryl? I'm just going to call you Sub Hanker. Yeah, Sub Hanker. I can't say your second name right. Blame it on the morning cobwebs, I suppose. All right. I know, it's 1 p.m. But I woke up 2 hours ago. What? Really? Well, yes. I first started getting up about 11. I snoozed it till about 11:30. Slept in. All right. So I doubt I moved that far enough forward. You know what? To heck with the alignment. I'm just gonna scoot it all the way out. That way we can just start test fitting everything. Okay, so it's 1, 2, off to the side. Store these guys. Blueprint. Please. Now this is... I swear, I'm gonna cry. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I was so afraid that was gonna give me an issue. What's up, Thug? Because these blueprints, they sometimes have a bit of a Goldilocks zone on where they'll place, and oftentimes they'll give you not collision issues, but floating issues. They'll say the structure's floating. If the height is just too high or too low, it's really bizarre. Okay, so this guy is going to have to get sunk down some more because the gradient has gotten a bit steeper here. So let me go get some stinky dirt, or I'll use a pressure plate. Can I build this on anything other than dirt? Ugh. Will this sinky dirt work? No, because it's colliding with the rock. Of course. So let's get the pressure plate out. Make sure we activate it first. Then we can stand on it and it'll work just fine. Grab this conduit. Back it up. Come on. Oh, man. Are you really going to do me like that, game? Wait a minute. I had it. Keeps wanting to fall off the pressure plate and snap to the ground. Wait a minute. There we go. I had a pixel of green. There we go. Okay. All right. Fight with me, game. That's cool. I'm fine with that. We'll do the song and dance today. It was green. See this crap? It's like, hi, I'm green, now I'm red. And I'm going to go to the ground. Ugh, I don't want it to do this over. I mean, I know it's just one piece on a freaking conduit. Thanks, Doug. Do appreciate it. I don't want to turn it because I've already got the rotation and everything aligned with the front of the house, and I don't want to have to line it back up. Heck, let's see if my couple drops was enough to get it to line up with the ground and not look floaty. Maybe it won't look so bad once I move it in. So here's the crazy part. So what I'm going to have to do is I actually got to... We're going to line this up, and then I got to delete those floors out of the way and then scoot this forward. I did it earlier in the stream for the first time around building this. Before I realized I had to undo it because of those stupid rocks. Because for whatever reason, Bethesda's deemed trees and rocks are no-go for clipping. You can't clip through a tree, you can't clip through a rock. Why? Who cares? Let us clip through. Saws exist. Saws are a thing in real life. We would cut around these obstructions. But no. I mean, they employ clipping in their... Well, actually, they poorly employ clipping in the things they build. I've seen a lot of things in this game where the stuff's just floating and not even clipped together. Alright, so that looks about as straight as it's going to get. So what I have to do now is I have to take out this merged foundation that I built and slide this into position. Try to keep it straight. Let's go forward. Hopefully that's right. So we're just taking a chance on that. We're going to go ahead and burn it. It's a little bit of a gap here on this corner, but I can live with it. I'll probably cover it up with a bramble because I don't want to fight with it anymore. So let's just burn it. We'll burn it down. Oh, it didn't trigger. Alright. Now we'll go here, 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 and here. And then back to the blueprints. Bring this guy in. Hopefully, okay, I didn't bring it far enough forward. So let's store it again. Very, very seldomly do I get something right on the first try. We haven't even got to the entryway. That's the cool part. I'm going to bring this in just a little bit more than that. Hopefully, this will all work out and look good. Let's burn it again. Alright, that's done. And back to the blueprints. Okay. Let's repair this. Or actually, let's not repair that. Let's go ahead and figure out our wall situation over here. So, now that I have to use full walls because of the height, definitely going to go with the stone. I was thinking about doing the log, but you can only get that cap log on the half walls. And because I'm on a hill, it's gonna fight me. Look at that. Okay, so let's go get our freaking shower again. Alright, I'm just gonna place this about center here. That way I can hopefully do both sides from one spot without having to move the shower. And actually, you know what, while I'm under there, I'm just gonna go put two catwalks out. That way I can get it all from in one shot, I hope. That's the plan. What's up, Mona Lisa? Come on. Alright. So as you can see, we can see from below. And 1, 2. Alright, so that's square. So that's good to go. Now, if I make a mistake, oh Lord, if I make a mistake, this could be a real pain in my ass to straighten up. So I'll just have to be wary of that. Okay, and now this guy's gonna go and shift. But before this guy can shift back, I've got to catwalk and drop in a half over here. I don't know why I keep going to miscellaneous, because I have catwalk stored. Force a habit. And then that right there. Now we can get our floors back in. And this one is set.
I only saw one flea on her. I don't
Let's
know where it
see.
came from. I don't know.
Alright. Now I wonder
I tried as good as I
I wonder if I should do a floor flip right here. I wonder if I can get that to work. If I have a half floor flip, do I have a half floor flip? I might have to build one. I do not have a half floor. Wait, yeah I do. Yeah I do. Right here. 1 2/3. Wait, what's a 1 and... I don't want a 1 2/3 floor. That's not... Why does it say 1 2/3? That looks like a half flip. Well, let's just build it and see what happens. It's probably going to give me a lip, though. About... Okay, yeah, that is 2/3. Huh. Alright. Never mind. I'm not going to do the half flip. Well, it might go in. It might go in. Alright. So, let's build a half flip blueprint. Hopefully this works. We're going to, let's see, store this. Let's get a half catwalk. Let's get a floor. Let's make sure we have our rotation right. Let's store this. Let's bring this down just a hair, because if it's up, it's going to have clipping issues with the other floor. Now, we'll bring this forward real quick, snap it to that, get a reverse wall in. And this might not work, so we'll have to see. Then we're going to blueprint this one, and this one. Create blueprint new. Half floor. Okay. And this might not work, so first off, I'm testing it. I wonder if I can re-blueprint after I've got it built. Alright, so... Good. What a crock. It's not wanting to snap here. It's wanting to snap on the other end. That's going to be an issue. But it did work. Wow, you know, for a freehand job, that's pretty darn... Oh, shut up, woman. You butt. Oh my God. See what I have to... God bless it. Reminds me of that scene from Better Call Saul, where he was doing patent law, and he went to this guy's house and he made a toilet for his son. And oh my Lord. Okay, let's see. Okay, can I work with it? Do I want to do it this way? No. But yeah, we covered that though. You know how to do that now, so. But that's not what we're gonna do in this build. I've changed my mind. All right. So. It's so big, Chandler. Give it to me. Give it all to me, Chandler. Oh my Lord. That scene had me rolling, I have to say. Alright, so. Good Lord. We need to go to these guys. And this is going to be a couple steps. It's going to be kind of involved. So first things first. I'm just going to build a couple of these. Get them lined up. And scoot this over. Line it up with the edge. So the game plan... And this guy, he can be a bit finicky to work with. First things first, I've got to build... This guy's a real pain in the butt. I'm going to have to build the post part for it. And I've got to merge the post down into... these. Let me, go ahead and switch to this, because the roof piece is going to be offset by half a floor, and it's going to be floating as well, so I'm going to have to set the height for that. That's going to be fun. So this will be at the very edge of the roof, so I'm going to bring it back just a hair, which I might need to go ahead and switch to a different floor type so I can measure that out. Goodness, sorry about that. So we're going to line up on this line of this foundation for where the posts are going to be. Okay. Next thing I have to do is I've got to make sure I get these guys in the same spot and that it lets me snap them in. That's going to be fun. And it's probably giving me flack because I got this right here in the way. And we'll smooth these guys over, keeping them lined up so I know. Alright. Now, I've got to bring this over so that this wall... Okay, we could probably line this up off this back piece right here. Maybe we can line it up. Now, my big fear is it's going to register the support on the back piece instead of the front. And that's not what I want it to do, for sure. So, I'm going to shift this out. Alright, so we're lining up off this line. Shift it out. Get this one in.
Look under the cat tree.
Trying to make sure we have the same gap and the same alignment on both sides. So you see it's kind of crooked, so we can bring it back in. Then we're going to strafe left to get it in, and it shifted Ugh. Stupid game. Alright, so we'll shift out.
It's not stupid.
And that should drop merge just fine. Alright, now that we have that in. Oh, you know what? Why did I go through all the trouble aligning the wall perfectly? Because I've actually got to do a drop merge on the post because they don't line up perfectly on the wall. There's a gap on them. And I'm going to shift this. Come on. Oh, I turned green right when I hit circle to cancel out. So that's going to be dropped down. Hopefully I got it far enough so it doesn't go through the exterior side of the wall. Because you notice this gap on the bottom side? I don't want that shelf, so I'm going to bring it down to about the point where the wall, where this little shelf is going to be actually touching the foundation. So I got to drop merge both of these guys down into this wall to get it right. And now I'm at a bit of a... Maybe I can get this to come up from right here and not lose the alignment. Let's shift this in with X carefully. Look up. Oh, got it. There we go. So it looks like it's still aligned. Come over here. We're just going to shift it to the right just a little bit. I'm going to shift this one just a hair more, but it's probably going to jump back on me. It did. No, it's fine. We'll try to merge them like that. And pressure plate. Because this, I have to be precise and do both of them the same. Is it easier to build with a controller than with a mouse and a keyboard? I wouldn't know. I've never built with a mouse and keyboard. Alright, so keeping this guy aligned because I don't want to lose everything that I've got here. I think I'm going to start with, I guess, 20. We'll do 20 sinks and go from there. So let's see what 20 looks like. Okay, so it's probably going to be 40. 40 of these sinks to get it right. So 20 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see what 40 looks like. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Alright, so 40 clicks. Let's line that back up on our little line here. And we'll do the other one the same way. 40 clicky clicks. Let's do this. Let's back it up until it steps up on here. Try to keep it in line. Alright, let's do 40 clicks. Now, before I take it over, let me just make sure they're the same height. They appear to be. So that's good. So now we're going to shift this forward and get it back where it belongs. Alright, and are both of these supported by this foundation? Yes, they are. Okay. We're in good shape. So, this is going to have to come out. And this is going to have to come out. And this is going to have to come out. Uh-huh. Now, we're going to do a foundation merge. We're going to bring this down here. And time to do some mergey magic. Trying to push this. Ah, come on. Let me push you down in the... How did I get myself stuck? Alright. But, you know, it doesn't really matter what rotation is going to be, because I'm going to get this thing snapped back in, so I don't have to worry about rotation. So I'm not freehanding it back in. Let's keep drop merging it into the foundation until we butt up with the bottom of that post. Hopefully I left myself enough wall to go on the bottom. Goodness, I need to reposition. It's giving me grief. Come on. There we go. Now she's working nice and smooth. I also need the option to redo last placement. That would be nice.
An undo button.
An undo button. Alright, that looks pretty close. We'll go just a hair more. Alright, so that gives me that little bit right there. So in order to get it back in place, I can't have foundations next to it. Why, I don't know. So what I'm going to use is a catwalk. Use a full catwalk on the center one. You should be able to just grab this and... Come on. Snap. There it goes. Okay. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. I can deal with a little bit of gap right there. I don't want the roof to be too short. So as it is now, that's pretty good. Alright. So that bit of it's done. We'll remove this catwalk. Now, I need to get the roof in. This is going to be fun. So, I tell you what, let's remove this guy for now because reasons. Reasons. And
Reasonable reasons?
Unreasonable reasons. So it's weird. I can snap these foundations over no problem, but I can't snap that in to a foundation because it detects collision on the wall. So you have to do the walls first and then get the foundations in. It's kind of funny how that works out. So we're gonna store this, and now, oh Lord, I don't know if I gave myself enough space. See, they'll snap, but they won't place. So now I need to go off to the left a little further, away from everything. Tweak the height. And then... Okay, may have to come out forward, because that still might not be high enough. Or low enough. But we'll give it a shot here and see what we're up against. And it's not going to let me place that in. Can I place it in this way? Yeah, okay. So actually I'm too low. So let's bring this back up. Up, not down. Floors, walls. Let's check the height again. Maybe a bit too high now. Let me get over here and look. Yeah, we're going to bring it down just a hair. Oh, and I forgot to offset it. So, you know what? While we're here, let's just go ahead. We're going to offset it by a half. Bring this forward. Store this. Drop it down just a hair. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to put in a full wall right over here. There might be an easier way to do this, but, and I guess to save glass, I'm going to use the Brotherhood of Steel roofs. Because, you know, glass, that's an expensive resource to have to waste. And then we're going to go to...
Especially when you're on loan for everything you get.
This roof right here that has... Well, yeah, let's do the one that's open on both ends. Hopefully... Okay, there we go. Snapped right in. And now we replace this to a flat. And then boom, she's floating. Alright. So we've got... Oh, that's the wrong roof. Let's just make that the asbestos one. Alright. So now, we've got this much of it. Stairs. Can't do these because of the stone, but that's okay. I didn't want to use them anyway, so we're using these. There we go. And then this is going to go to... It's either going to be the marble or this one. We'll use this one. Okay, so this floor right here. Coming up and in. Probably use a bramble to hide that little bit of gap right there. And that'll be good. Alright, so now for the fun. This is where it gets fun again. Maybe. On the inside, because I've got... Okay. Trying to think how I'm going to get a wall in, because what I got here is when I go to put in a full wall here, this is going to have on the inside, when you look at it, there's going to be, you'll be able to see the roof, so I got to cover it up. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to blend two of these bad boys, one like this and one like this, to kind of cover it up and get that seamless with the ceiling. But in order to do that, I've got to offset by a half, and then I got to get a roof on this side going like this. Kind of like that. I got to get that in like that. So guess I'm gonna have to re-break this. And this guy's gonna come forward a half, and this guy's gonna... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and... You know what? I'm gonna do it with uppers. I'm gonna do it with upper floors. We'll just use stairs as scaffolding, and we'll work our way up. Why won't you go in? It says intersecting because of the wallpaper. That's right. Forgot about the wallpaper. Remove the wallpaper again. Shouldn't have finalized that piece knowing that I was going to be shifting stuff around. Too many freaking floors. And not enough at the same time. Okay. And this guy's back in. So I need to scaffold my way. So what I'm going to do is just going to use this. And there's probably an easier way, but I'm just doing it this way. because. So we're officially offset by a floor. A half a floor. Yeah. Okay, so here's the big question. It's not with this here. How can I get... Oh, wait, I gotta use a half. That's right. Can I get a half to go in across? Because it's wanting to snap to the foundations. It's not going to let me get this guy in like this. So, I guess... I'm going to store that and do this like this. One side at a time. We're going to put in our roof bits. And then try to get these two snapping. Now, I'm probably gonna have to break this. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Flamethrower. Come on. Alright, with that broken, I should be able... Lord, I hope I'm able. Don't give me no oof. Come on. There it goes. Okay. So now, I gotta break that. And we've got to flip this. And do it on the other side. And boy, I hope this is what I want, because if not... this is going to be a mess. Okay, I got to replace to a flat because it's not going to let me just simply flip it. Or a detached piece, that'll work right there. Like I said, the reason I'm using the Brotherhood ones is because they don't require glass to build, and I can do the yeah, they do. It would be nice. It would be nice if they'd add all that in. Alright, so we'll get this guy in. Like that. And place that away. I'll store these guys, because why not? Go back the way we came with all this. Okay, now I need to burn this floor out. So I can get my or not floor, burn the roof out that I'm using as a floor. Oh, come on. There it goes. Okay. Now we've got this bit here. Come on, get up here. Okay. So this should be good to go. I'm gonna leave. I should have broke that one. The gut feeling I should have broke that one. But well, let's see. Let's see how it all comes together, and then I will cross the difficult bridge of figuring all this stuff out as I go along. Yeah, so we'll leave that like that for now. And let's go ahead and snap in our floor right here. And get our log wall doorway in its final position. Okay, so it doesn't want to snap in, but that's on account of these railings, or defensive walls. So let's just burn those out. Alright, with those burned out, we should, crossing my fingers. Alright, and then we want to make sure we get this on the inside side of it. As you can see, it's clipping through, but that's all by design. That's what I wanted it to do. Because we're gonna build another A-frame above this, and it's gonna come straight back, and it's gonna be offset by 1/2. It's gonna be a floating A-frame that we're gonna be building above this section here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have that section go all the way back to the back of the house, or if I'm gonna have it stop at the peak of the roof and just be on the front end. I think I'll probably just have it on the front end. So now we need to offset this foundation by 1/2. Once we have this offset by 1/2, we're going to build our A-frame, because that has to come next in the whole build order. I can't stand build order. I wish I could just slap things up where I want it and not have to go through all these funky steps, but even that, they being Bethesda, would probably get that wrong, and it would be an absolute mess. So, with that said, let's go ahead and build in this little A-frame. Oh, come on, go up there. And we're going to float it. Come on. I probably didn't even need to put in this other wall over here because they'll snap off of each other supported, as you saw earlier. So we're going to change this to the Brotherhood of Steel flat because it only uses steel, which is a lot better than having to waste glass. And then change it back to the asbestos. With that done, we can sort of see, we go into our build menu, a little bit of what's coming together here. All right. So now I need to burn out these roof pieces. So in order to do that, I'm going to build myself a little platform here with a flat roof to stand on. Go back to my stored. And we're going to burn out these 2 roof pieces. Alright, with those burned out, we can get rid of this. And this. Oh, Lord, I gotta burn that out. Or, yeah. Let's build a bookcase to get a little bit of elevation for my flamethrower. Come on, don't be stuck on the... Alright, get up. Okay. So let's scoot this over. Alright. Okay, that's fine. We burned a little more than I wanted to burn, but yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, now we can go in and put these walls right here. I think we only need 1. So we're going to go to the roofs. And Lord, please don't have collision with the thing that I built there, because that's going to be nice. Alright, I have collision. Okay, I have collision. No big deal. Fudge. I'm going to scrap this doorway. And we're going to just do it this way. Do that, that. And there's the pieces I need. Wait, use barn because the log ones still register support. I gotta use the barn ones for now. Alright, oh cool, I leveled up. Wow. Alright. Now... Actually, you know what? I could probably tie back a wall and not even have to worry about bringing out the flamethrower. We'll tie back a full wall over here, and hopefully it's still registering them. Yep. And do be careful to scrap the right things, because any screw up at this point would be very painful. Alright. So the entryway. Like that. This is going to be on this side. Come in and... Okay, I'm going to have a bit of a roof merge going on right here on the inside, because I didn't have the foresight to build the roof first. Okay, I can live with that. Alright, so once you're happy with everything, we're going to make this a flat again, delete out this wall, make it a slope, and then replace over to quit jumping, replace it over to asbestos. Alright. We'll go ahead and get our... We'll remove these placeholders. Get that in. So let's see, we've already got that there, so I can build in... I can go ahead and build in this floor. And I can go ahead and build in this floor. That's all good. So now we've got this bit. Use barn so you hate me. Abso-fruit-and-lootly. No. Alright, so over here. Now originally I was going to have a doorway here, but I kind of screwed the pooch on that one, because as you can see, we got that half wall, the sloped pieces that are down a half. So I'm going to have to do a full wall here. And that's okay, because I'm going to use this space for something. I don't know yet, but I'm going to use the space. Really wish I had a half vertical. You know, I could... I might stack bookcases instead of building walls there. Probably stack some bookcases to make it look clean. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll stack bookcases to make it look clean. Alright. Alright, so while that's broken, let's go ahead and get our full walls that are going to go in here. On the inside. Now, I've got to build the underpinning first before putting in my upper wall. Well, I could use a doorway to get the catwalk to snap in, but I'm just going to do it now. So let's go ahead and go to our walls. And let's slap in this barn wall. Contemporary has the same collision as barn and doesn't cause cancer. That's okay. I will live with my cancer, because I'm just going to keep using barn walls until the day I die. I will continue to stand by the motto, barn walls, the best wall you can use to replace to another wall that looks better. That's my motto on that. So, now we're starting to look a lot more like a pile of crap. So, let's just keep going here. I wonder, I think I'm going to do a wall merge here. So let's get these guys out. We'll do a wall merge. Let's get my bookcase, because I can do a double burn off of the bookcase. Get both walls with one shot. Alright. Let's trigger that. As we trigger church. We're using barn walls. Alright, 2 for 1. Alright, now that that's done, we can build in another barn wall. Anyways. And with that done, we can repair these guys. right here, off the little inside corner. Unsubscribed. Oh man. Making a doorway. Making another doorway. Change it to glass. And glass again. Make this glass. And this one glass. We are well on our way to having something that resembles a house. Okay, we're going to replace this to the log. Alright. You know, even if I have to reburn everything, I want to see what this looks like. So let's just go ahead and hit repair all. Come on. Repair all. Why are you not repairing all? Thank you. Okay, so here's what we've got so far. And this is going to be log as well. So we got this little crisscross. You come in the door. You're going to have this little archway, sort of, made out of the log. And this will go into like the, I don't know what this is going to be yet. Like bedrooms or something over here, a sitting room. And over here, we're going to have this grand window. It's going to be huge. It's going to be massive window that looks out over the hill. Though, I should really incorporate this view somehow. No, I do not. I don't have any info on glass walls. Not a clue. I'm just as clueless as you guys on that. And yeah, so this is the front bit, how it all comes together. Like I said, across here, we're going to have the roofs merged again. So there's going to be another row of roofs going like this. There's gonna be another row of roofs going across like this. And that's how all that's going to tie together. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and wallpaper these bottom walls, just so we can get the complete look of it all together with the wallpapers. So I didn't go that far with it. Shame the wallpaper doesn't match perfectly. But that was the best I could come up with instead of using the defensive walls to go all the way around, because I'm not a huge fan of these post caps, and there's no piece that doesn't have the caps. So I kind of had to make some concessions. So yeah, that's how. Maybe I go to the lighter stone, maybe. Let's see how the lighter stone looks. It might be a better fit. Yeah, I think the lighter stone's a little better than the dark one. So we'll go with the lighter stone here. Yeah, I'm liking that a little more. So yeah, that is how all that's going to come together. And with this offset by a half floor, we're going to have, once I put this wall in, it's permanently in. So no going back after I slap this in here. But yeah, don't give me no lip, game. Just get in there. So that's how all that's going to come together, transitioning from the entryway to the side bit here. Oh, we're missing a floor. I'm not sure I guess this might, yeah, I might have the main door going into here right here, because we're going to have a kitchen in this room. This is going to be the kitchen and dining room. This big grand window, have the dining room in here. And sitting room's going to be over here. It's going to be tight. It's going to be a smaller build. I'm not going to go insanely huge with it because I want to keep some budget for furnishing. I'm not going to make the same mistakes I've made with a lot of my previous builds, building too grand and then having a big empty house. So this is going to be the footprint of it. You know, a 2x3 over here and a 2x2.5, which technically it's like a 3 because I got 2 more foundations here as far as budget's concerned. But yeah, this is going to be the footprint of it. I don't think I'm going to have an upper floor, though this room may be 1.5 tall. Probably going to be 1.5. Yeah, it's going to have to be 1.5 walls tall on account of the roof, how it's going to come back this way. And to make it blend seamlessly, it's going to have to be 1.5 tall. I don't want to build any more on top of this guy because, like I said, it is permanently tied in. So anything I build on top of that is going to get locked into. So I don't want to permanently lock in what I've built until I know exactly what it is I'm going to build. So, yeah. What time is it getting to be? 1:46. So we got about 20 more minutes that I can spend with y'all today. Like I said at the start of the stream, I have to be off of here by 2:30 at the latest to prepare. We got to go about an hour and 45 minutes to Awake this evening. So it's a bit of a drive. So I got to, yeah, get ready for all that. Anyways, oh, let's get our half wall in right here for foundation thingy. It's a thingy, yeah. And let's use some more of those beautiful barn walls. And let's wallpaper it. The light, the light stone. Lightstone. Light. Come on, get a hold of it. Light and... Okay. I'm going to have to use the replace option to get under this. And replace that to lightstone. Place that back down. Come on. Now back to that. Okay. So yeah. That's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. The lighting situation, I'm not sure which path I'm going to go with yet on this. On the concept, I hit the wrong freaking buttons. On the concept, I had the Mothman candles. Where is it? I had these built right here. They don't put out a huge amount of light, though. They really don't. So I'm thinking about either doing that or doing the floating lanterns. Those look pretty cool too. Or I take the lantern and I merge them with the wind chime to make it look like they're hanging. So I'm not sure which route I'm going to go with yet. But that's going to come in the decoration phase of all this. Getting all this decorated. Not sure how I'm going to tie it all in. But I'll figure it out. Yeah. I'm actually kind of happy I dropped the height down. In my original concept, this was actually a lot taller. It was a pretty good bit taller. Actually, the base of it was at the base of this. But seeing it lower, I actually like it a lot better. There is a part of me that wants to try to do a soffit, a bit of a soffit over here. Bring this roof out and have it overhang, but that would entail just a lot of mess. So it may end up staying this way. But yeah, All right. So, before I hop off, is there anything that anybody in the chat would like me to demonstrate how to build? Do you have any questions on something that's confusing you? Maybe you need help with something. If not, it's cool. Just let me know. Got a few more minutes to take some questions before I scoot out of here. So if anybody in the chat has anything they want to add to the conversation, I am all eyes and ears. While we wait for some replies, I'm going to look around and see if there's anything I'm forgetting on this. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and burn out these roofs, and I'm going to just start on the upper roof. How did you do the roof at the front door? I would highly recommend after the stream's over rewinding, because I actually did all this live, every bit of this. When we started out this earlier this afternoon, all we had was a few foundations built, and everything you see is what I've built in this stream. So the whole process is on full display, all the warts and all the trial and error. So if you want to go back and rewatch what you missed, you'll find your answer on that. But basically, we floated this roof into position. Now these roofs, they're pretty easy to float. It took me a while to figure it out myself, because the cool thing about those roofs, which I didn't know for the longest time, was you can snap those little half roofs off of the end of a full roof. I'll show you what I'm on about here. Let me just snap in a wall here and take this roof, for instance. Alright, so we got this roof built. And if I go over to these guys right here, it doesn't snap to the top, but you'll notice that it'll snap to the bottom. It'll snap to the bottom of these. So if you can bridge over to where you want to build one of these with one of these regular roofs, and I kind of made a boo-boo here with this wall being right here, because as soon as I remove the roof, this is going to register support to that wall. But like I said, if you're bridging over to it, so let's just go ahead and bridge support. Let's bridge support to it. And I'm going to stop wasting my glass, so use that instead. All right, so notice he's kind of floating out here off on his own, and that. But a big but here. If you do float these guys out and you don't have a way to tie back to support, do not snap anything off of these roofs, because they'll become locked together. So if I were to go ahead and snap in another roof right here, they would be stuck. I can't replace my way out of it. The only way to remove them would be to tie them back to a foundation and then delete. But if you've already removed your foundations that you use to float them, there is no way that I'm aware of currently to tie them back to foundation, because Bethesda forever ago removed the ability to down snap. So you can't go up to a roof and snap down. You can't snap off of a roof to go back to a foundation. So I really don't know of any way that a person could remove one of these roofs once they're locked in a codependent state without a foundation to tie back to directly. Because like I said, once I remove these foundations, I can't tie back to it. So that's just a word of caution when you're floating these guys. Absolutely do not snap off of them. Once you put them in, don't snap anything to them. Unless you want it to stay there. Unless you've got it planned out that you want two or more, make sure you don't snap anything else to them. Alright, so anything else? And like I said, there could possibly be a way that I'm not aware of right now, but with my current knowledge base of how it works, I wouldn't do it unless you really wanted to have two roofs there, and that was the only way to get them in. But like I said, they would be Very, very difficult to remove. All right. So, let's see. I'm probably going to make a weekly thing out of these streams. Saturdays, around 12 p.m. Eastern time. How did I get the flame trap? Well, in this character, I had my wife build it for me because I didn't do the quest to go get it. There's a quest related to, I think, Ella Ames' bunker. And I think the reward for doing that quest is the flamethrower trap. I could be wrong. But, you know, Google is a very powerful tool. So, I would recommend using that. Because, like I said, I could be wrong. Just Google flamethrower trap Fallout 76. And I'm fairly certain the plan is a quest reward for doing the Ella Ames bunker quest. But I haven't done that on this character. And the only character of mine that knows it is my original character that I played through the game with from the start. And he did all the quests, so I'm fairly certain that's how you do it. Church and them, they told me that's where it was from, so I take their word on it. Yeah, you can get others to build it for you, and you can store it. Just put it in your stored tab. Don't delete it. That's what I do if I'm gonna be doing a build. And I don't want to bother people to come help me because, you know, it says locked on it, but it's green. I have a few of them stored in case I accidentally delete one. But yeah, I'll get my wife. She'll build me a couple flamethrowers, and I'll store them up on a character. And you have to do it for every camp slot. Like, I can't go to another camp slot and have stored flamethrowers, so it has to be for every slot if you're going to have a stored flamethrower that you're going to work with. All right. So, with that, it has been a spectacular stream. I am grateful that you guys and gals showed up to watch me. I had a good time figuring out what little bit we got built today. Next time you see this build, probably will be progressed a bit more with many, many curse words off screen on how I built it and whatnot. Oh. Oh, man. Well, yeah, get out there. Put yourself out there. Get in the public lobby. Go in area chat. Chat it up. You know, it's crazy. The amount of friends I've made playing this game, it's been unreal. You know, I probably have better friends on Fallout than I do in real life. And that's just a sad, 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 sad situation. But I cherish every one of y'all. Do appreciate you giving me your time today and tuning in. So, until next time, this is StoleYaSweetroll signing off. Have a wonderful day and happy building.